Greetings once again from Playa Hermosa, friends. How are you? It's Dave up here on the job site, getting some shit done today. It's hot and muggy. It's been raining, but we need the water. But poop tank's done, almost done. Let's see, that one. So there's one that's over there, just beyond that pile. I showed you that one last time. This one just got done, just finished, and they finally got this one excavated all the way. And they got the rebar in there and everything like that. Let's see, that's that white pipe right there comes from over there. That's actually just a groundwater drain that coincidentally is right up against this. But just goes to show you how much stuff we have done below grade up to this point where we haven't needed a permit. We've got everything done. God, a lot of expense goes under the ground, by the way. You know, I just had no idea going into this project. I mean, I had an idea. It's not like I'm shocked or anything, but yeah, it's a process, man. Things take a while. But this is why I really wanted to make the video today, because look at this. This right here, my friends, is water. We're having a problem with the water line or with the water situation. Just because when they put the well in, and the well is up the hill a considerable ways. But the agreement was that water would be run to our property. The thought was that it would come right along the edge here and pop out more or less right where we had this temporary line coming in. But no, it's literally like underneath this dude's house. So they and they had a valve for our property on his property. So anyway, so we had to reroute a few things. Long story short, we're not tied directly into his line anymore. If he needs to close his water off, he's fine. But now we have our own water input. The guy wanted to do like a 1/2-inch line. Yeah, we'll just do a 1/2-inch line. It's like, no. How about a 1.5-inch line? That's a little bit better. This is supposed to be water for 3 cabinas in a main house. I mean, we're going to have water storage as well, but no, that's a proper water line right there. That's a proper residential water line. So what we're going to do, if you remember, is right along this edge here, kind of where it's shaved down here. This is where we're going to do our wall, where you can see Steph did this line right here. So this is where our wall is going to be, right here. And then we'll probably put an L joint in this, because what I'd like to do is have the water tank over in this corner of the property. There's going to be a fence along here, so you'll never see it. We'll do it somewhat submerged or somewhat buried and somewhat above ground. Yeah. So that's the plan right there. So that way it'll be tucked in there and kind of hidden. Won't be such an eyesore. Steph was going to come and we're going to talk about the wall today, but it's Saturday. Who cares? We'll talk about it later. But this is going to be one of the next things that we'll do here. Will be the wall along this side. And yeah, probably not anymore coming down there, because the other thing that we have to keep in mind is, so we want the water all coming in here, but this is also where electricity is going to come over. What we're trying to figure out right now is, do we have to do another like big time utility pole? See if you can see right back there. There's the utility pole. Now if they'd let us come directly, that's kind of a long swoop, because we're going to put a pole. We have to put a pole right here on the corner, just like those guys have a pole on their corner. So our pole is going to go there. If we could get away. See, they might make us put in another utility pole, and I would hate that. I wonder if they'd let us bury. That would look so much nicer. I just don't want a bunch of wires strung above here. And when you're doing the construction at the onset, you're like, well, shit, if we can bury them now, let's do it now. But I don't know how the law works with all that. But, you know, we're going to need electricity on this side too, though. So, I don't know. We'll make the best of it one way or the other, but if I'm going to do the glamping tents here on a deck, obviously we're going to need electricity there too, water there too. So with the water, you know what we might end up doing? Cutting underneath here. There's other spots where people have done the same thing, and bring the water line over here too, so that we've got water over on this deck. We'll figure it out one way or another. Maybe it'll pop down on this side. Have Steph help me with decisions like that. He always has the best ideas. Tell you what, Henry Ford always said it. He said, I don't know how to build cars. I know how to hire people who know how to build cars. Well, I don't know if I know how to hire people who know how to build houses, but I got damn lucky when I got hooked up with Steph. He's a good dude. He's definitely helping me out a lot. You know, we're doing things the right way. Not always the cheapest or the fastest way, but the right way. So it's going to be my house that I can be very proud of. Whereas that thing, I feel like a good earthquake and it's going to fall down. I don't think it was built that well. But time will tell. It's still new. You know, so that house was sold by the realtor immediately. The new buyers didn't like it. Now they're selling it. So they were saying it's too big. I don't know. I think it's too tall. I don't really like that. It doesn't need to be that tall like that. Whatever. That lot was kind of small. I guess it does need to be 2 stories, but it'll be good for somebody. Maybe if the boutique hotel does well enough, I'll buy it and we'll turn it into an extension of the hotel. So worse things have happened. That's really my hope, though, for the land that's below us over here. Just take a quick walk over here and then call it a day for you guys. But the guy who has this lot just below mine, we're walking. God, this is a big lot. Still surprises me that I'm doing this. But whatever, one day at a time. We'll see how it goes. Maybe this is where I'm going to park my camper and live for the rest of my life when I run out of money, right? I don't think that's going to happen. And once this sucker gets up and running, it's going to start generating some good revenue. So if I have to take a loan out, worse things have happened. This lot down here. So, see, whew, nice little drop off down there. I'd like to get my hands on this little terrace here because between you and me, he can't get water from anywhere. The well that I'm on is tapped. I mean, it's, I don't believe they're going to allow any more well permits up here. They're getting super restrictive with it. And it kind of goes down there to that little plateau, if you can see. Could do a little building down there, and certainly something right here, huh? But the only way that this lot is ever going to get water is if it gets it from another lot. I wonder who has water that they could get it from. Anyway, we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. I might have an investment opportunity for you. Hey guys, let's fucking buy this thing right away before somebody else does. And build some cabinas and make it something awesome. Anyway, I just like to be able to control my neighbors, not my neighbors, but my neighborhood and what's going on around me. Distance makes good neighbors. And I wanted to buy that lot up there, but Richard, the guy I bought it from, had already promised it to the dude he sold it to. And I wish I'd said, oh, come on, man. Come on, I'm buying this giant piece from you. Just sell me that piece. Fuck that guy. Because that guy turned out to be an asshole. All right. That's enough for one day. Say hi to the doggies. Hey, doggies. Focus. There we go. Ciao, guys. Till next time.